So I need to write them up.
Yeah, you can write them up and give the guy.
Okay. Okay. Can you give me a copy of your code of conduct and the professional standards handbook so I can go through it while I'm sitting in the lobby going through it?
They are all on the website. My
print.
printer's broke. I can't make it.
Okay, well they can help me in there, right?
Yeah, you can.
Because I tried to go online and find one, I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I couldn't find it either.
And I had even called. She's the attorney that uses the record. What's her freaking name?
Briggs or Tracy?
Briggs. And she's like, request it. And I was like, I did request it, and you denied me. And she's like, no, you didn't send any records. So I CC'd her back in the email where she denied it. And she's like, oh, well, we can't give you the code of conduct. That's false.
I emailed her too and asked for the same thing. They didn't even respond.
I need that paperwork.
Yeah, they can give you the.
Okay, can you reassure them though? Because they're gonna give me the runaround, man. Honestly. Okay.
I mean, there's like things.
Yeah, they didn't even respond to my emails. I'm like, God damn.
They didn't even respond to your email?
Hell no. I CC'd the chief, I CC'd the manager, and Briggs.
Really? Wow. Hey, what's going on? Hey, LT back there said that you guys can give me a copy of your code of conduct and professional standards handbook. So can I get a copy of that? And I need, how many forms do you need?
I need like 3 of them right now.
Okay, so can we get 3 complaint forms? And I need 2. So 5 total, and then a copy of your code of conduct and professional standards handbook, please. Thank you, sir. Must be doing some more community room. Oh, they're doing training over there. Turn upstairs, hold it.
Chief Kimball.
So that oath that y'all swear is the US 39 oath of office?
What's this guy right here?
Oh, what they got going on today?
Like they doing some training or something. Sound like they doing showing them how to beat somebody's ass.
That's news, so if you care, that's what's happening.
What's going on, Rose? What's going on, Baby Nation? How y'all doing? It's been a while. Effing 57. Karen, good morning.
I'm going to give you an email complaint address. Is that the address?
Just watching the public officials at work doing some type of training or some shit. Who is this guy right here? How you doing, sir? Can I get your name and badge number?
Heaters, badge 323.
You said Plavin? Plavin, P-O-V-I-N?
P-O-T.
P-O-T-I-N. Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Again?
Oh, you met me before?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, okay,
We're out
okay.
there at, off of West Cliff on Memorial Day.
Oh, okay.
All right, as soon as we get that book, we know it's against 323, right?
Yeah, 323. So we're doing this complaint form at the moment on, what's his nickname? I forgot.
Coochie Heaters?
No. No, it's I found my man, somebody on the chat. I forgot Gecko. He said,
He had a new name? A
yeah,
better
he
one?
got a better one.
I like the one you had. That was good.
What was it? Hold on. Heeter, the Peter Eater.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. Is it spelled like heater, like a
Heeter.
Oh.
Y'all know who Officer Heeter is?
Corporal Mike.
I know I'm Officer Heeter.
What kind of officer is that guy?
I don't know. We're about to pull his T-Cole jacket.
Yeah.
He's not on my squad, sir. I've never worked with him personally.
I need
okay.
can you give me a blank piece of paper, Corporal, so I can write a public records request to give the records? I need to find, actually, I'll just go through T-Cole and pull his jacket that way. We'll do that.
Do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. Because he's been stalking and harassing you for the past couple of months, right? Yeah, you got that on footage too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, great. Maybe it's time for Heaters to move on.
Yeah. Let me see what's going on with chat. Hope everybody is well. Back in the building. Big beads in a boat, huh? Yeah, we're just up here getting ready to
That arbitration.
do our formal complaints, trying to get some records and just getting some things ironed out with this tyrant they got on their staff. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I get to speak with the chief. I see him up in there, so maybe he can come out and have a word with him since I've been trying to get with him for so long. But and they still don't have those.
Well, this is mine.
They should have had them complaint forms readily available.
Yeah, I thought the lieutenant said he was going to put some here on the clipboard last time we were here, I believe.
I was here a couple of nights ago, and the sergeant said that they did put them out here.
That's not it. I was thinking maybe that was it. That's an empty piece of cardboard.
Yeah, so they was just playing. Oh, is that it? No, that's not it. See, this is what it looks like, but I don't see them out here. Sergeant Mack, 83, said that he said he did put them out here so that they were readily available, but obviously that's not the case. And they said that only a sergeant can hand them out, but I don't see no sergeants up here. We just got complaint forms. So that was a lie.
I'll put one right here for the
Oh, they do got them readily available, but they just sitting up in there.
I want you to ask for them.
Yeah, they want you to ask for them so they can get the.
Well, I think they would. Normal tactic as they do is when a citizen asks for them, they'll send out the Internal Affairs NCO to come speak with you and try to get it verbally instead of putting it on paper because they don't want this stuff to go in these guys' jackets.
Oh, that's what it is.
So it's kind of more like an on-the-spot correction instead of doing like a a write-up on a counseling form or something and holding them.
Okay.
Like similar, you know how it is.
Yeah,
You know how it is.
yeah.
So,
We investigated ourselves and we found no wrongdoing.
same shit the military does every fucking day. You know what I mean? You know how it is.
Mm-hmm. Power 96 says that Chief is a liar and a waste of time. Good luck to y'all.
Yeah, we've definitely started to realize his character being involved in situations.
Yeah.
Oh, I did talk to him. That investigation is still open.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it has
The
not
Pew
been-
Pew Patterson?
Yeah, it's still open.
Oh,
He
okay.
couldn't tell me anything about it, but it is still open. The investigation is still open.
Oh, okay.
So, what I don't understand, well, I'll say my piece once I get my paperwork,
Okay.
and then because
I don't understand why it's still open though. I mean, all he had to do is look at the video.
they might be waiting on city council to do something, man. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Because this was brought to the light, man. A lot of people are aware of what's going on, what happened with you. I mean, you were on the mainstream news, dude.
Yeah.
So they might be waiting on to see what the city council's going to do, and you know what I mean? Aren't they trying to pressure you to go into court though?
Yeah, I got court on in a couple weeks.
So if they are going to be voting on that, and
Pre-trial conference.
they're trying to pressure you to go in quick to go ahead and get you convicted underneath that before city council makes any decision. That's my assumption.
Yeah, I think so too. But
just keep asking for continuances.
because I tried to see what's up with the city council and why they hadn't addressed it. You know, it's been like over a month, so going on 2 months now since we went up in there. They should at least brought it back to the table to do something with it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but honestly, COVID is an excuse for everything. So, and I hate to say it, but now because of the way the government's working, it's a valid complaint, or so it slows everything down and pushes everything.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go. So they even have form numbers for it. So if you want to know the form number, it's KPD 7320.
Okay.
See?
Oh, okay, yeah.
The form numbers for them. I would probably put that in your description. Hey, you can send it to my email, Corporal, if you have it.
Heeter. What is it?
There's I guess you print your records, and then there's one on this one, but I'm gonna
What was that address?
Williams, if you need to, I can give you my email. You can just submit it to my email. Okay. That'll just make it easier. So you ain't got to run around fighting with printers.
Witnesses. No, I don't have any witnesses. I got objective evidence.
Man, when they got the arbitration going on, they got the 2 squared away guys up here in the front, man. You know what I mean? They ain't trying to have nobody cause no scene in here.
Nature of
They're
complaint.
getting the guys that are at least somewhat proficient.
What's it? 280, 241 is the conspiracy, right? 18 USC 241 is the conspiracy, and then 242 is the actual.
I think he's in violation of 37.09A1 and A2, official oppression under the Texas State Penal Code. That's what I think, because he conspired to deprive you of your rights to audio tape and video record public officials.
That's
and of course
federal too. That's a federal crime.
But at least it's at least a minimal is a Texas State violation to the Penal Code, 37.0A1A2, because he did conspire to go and.
And what's your email?
It's going to be FOULMOUTH veteran VETERAN @gmail.com. So foulmouthveteran @gmail.com.
Yeah, shout out to the 5-month veteran. I'm sure everybody know who that is.
Appreciate you
by
guys.
now. You know what I'm saying? Go hit them up, subscribe.
Shout out to No Question.
Bow tie that like button and the notification bell. Or the subscribe button. Said 37.08.
09.
09.
A1 and A2. Unless you put A1 and A2.
Should be coming to you.
So what do you guys think about that DHS memo that came out February 7th labeling activists that go away from the mainstream
put my
media's
name
narrative
on
as
that.
domestic terrorist and terrorist activity?
It's complaint intoxicated.
There's a
The
DHS
fuck?
memo that was put out on February 7th.
I don't have to answer that bullshit. Further investigation needed. Hell yeah.
Yes, ma'am. You didn't get anything.
You sent it?
I have one that
Today, the 11th of February.
Yep, he's not showing an error document waiting. Nope, I don't have one that says. Nope, I don't have one. Can I just tell you just one little thing? Thank you, ma'am.
So ain't got nothing yet, man.
Okay. It's pretty straightforward, I guess.
Yeah, but I want to get his code of conduct so I can find out if there's anything in there other than just the law violations.
I'm putting my name on this one.
And as far as I'm tracking, the owner/manager is the only one that can move it. And that's besides the fact he conspired and went in there and solicited it. So.
Yep. Hell yeah. Damien Shirk, what's going on? Rose said, all time for camera transparency in the Constitution.
Yep. That's what we do, constitutional activism.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me whatever you want, an auditor, frauder, or whatever, but I'm a constitutionalist activist.
Yep.
I go around actively exercising my constitutional rights.
Absolutely.
Call it whatever you want.
That's all we doing.
But that's the bottom line of it.
That's basically what we're doing, is exercising our rights. And then we get a show.
No, man, I'm still ain't getting nothing.
Sometimes we get a show.
Can you read back that email?
It turns into exercising rights, and then it turns into a clown show.
Oh no, I believe you.
Yeah, we up here filing complaints, trying to get their code of conduct and their standards of professionalism. Something that I've been trying to get since I started doing this.
Compliance and everything, right?
I'm not getting any responses from the chief, any responses from the city attorney, any responses from the city manager. Kent Gable is the city manager. I will put his information in the links in the description. The city attorney, I'll put her information. Tracy Briggs, I'll put her information in the links. And of course, Chief Kimball, I'll put his information down in the links as well. So, y'all know what to do. Redress your grievances. And but I've reached out to all of them, and I'm not getting any responses for little basic stuff that they should be to address, and they're not even responding.
Hey, send some of my email, Lieutenant, but I still haven't gotten them. Maybe it's gonna take a little bit.
Pocket rocks.
Did you want to get with the lieutenant with anything?
No, I don't.
So you guys, yeah, we're good. Thanks. I think so, Pete. All right, guys.
I want to talk to that guy. We are in Killeen, Texas.
You got the time and date of all that?
Yeah. They want the time right now or the time?
Date, time, and
location. Yeah. So if you want to look up it was on Fort Hood Street. The time was approximately midnight, 12 a.m.
Well, what you can do is you can attach the video to the incident. That way, that we can just omit the time and all that. That's irrelevant because you have it on film.
Absolutely.
So whatever.
Okay. And you guys, you can also do this as well. You can go to the KPD website, and even though you weren't actual there, you can still file complaints just because you saw it on camera. And you can go online on the KPD's website, which I'll post in the link, and you can file complaints as if you were there. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to do that. And you can also do it anonymously. I'm not sure if you can do it anonymously online, but
That's why I always come in.
yeah, that's why it's come in too. But I'm putting my name on this one. Well, yeah, the last video that I posted is the video that we up here addressing, but it's a multitude of officers that I have yet to submit complaints on. because I haven't received their standards of conduct or none of their policies and stuff as of yet, because that's what I'm holding them by, is their own policy. But I have yet to receive it, so that's like, you know, my biggest issue right now is just getting that policy, so I to know what codes and what policy numbers that they're violating, so I can put that in my complaint so it has more weight. But you know, they haven't they giving me a hard time just getting that information. Yeah, I should go up in there too. It should, that arbitration room, even though it's an arbitration in process, that don't mean that it's not open to the public. It's still a community room, right?
The hell is wrong with this thing? There it goes.
Yeah, it's still a say community room right there on the top. They gonna try to put some of that film over the window. Next time I come up in here, it's gonna be film on the window where you can't really see up in there like that. That's what they did at the courthouse. I don't know if you saw that video, because I was up in there going through all like the restricted areas, outside the restricted areas, like looking in the windows and stuff. And then they next time I came up there, they had all kind of film on the windows and stuff.
Okay, so just for your viewers, I want you guys to look at this right here. It does state that, is this complaint anonymous? So there is a portion here to where you can file your complaints anonymously without worry about retaliation.
Okay.
So
okay.
this is, guys can do that. So.
Yeah, for sure. And that's state law. Yeah, I know they allowed to trespass me. They was trying to trespass me a couple nights ago on a video. I was prepared for that though. I knew he was gonna try to do that. Anytime you're dealing with private property, they gonna try to solicit the trespass. You know, even though that's not something that they should be practicing, but they will solicit a trespass to try to get you to try to stop you from recording, or to get you to go get away like a further distance to record. So they're not gonna blatantly outright just try to stop you from recording, but they gonna do little things to try to get you pushed away. They're gonna widen the crime scene, and they're gonna, you know, try to tell you that somebody don't feel comfortable, or they'll just straight solicit a trespass like he did the other night. So, you know, they have their little tricks up their sleeve that they do, which is really not, you know, it's not even called for. Like we're just holding the camera. You know, it should be able to just do your job. You know, we're not interjecting in your investigations. We're not, you know, physically fucking moving things around or trying to hide evidence or do anything other than hold a camera and watch you do your job, which we have a right to do. Turner versus Driver already established that in the higher courts. So, but they make it seem like we walking up there with guns, like pointing at them.
Hey, but you know, you gotta fear for the officer's life.
Right.
Officer safety. Damn it. You have to fear for his life. All right, you're a citizen. You better fear for that cop's life.
And that's what takes precedence on that scene. Is
exactly.
officer
Yeah.
safety.
What are civil rights?
You know what I'm saying? What about the citizen's safety? You know what I'm saying? I think that officer safety is basically cowardice. You know what I'm saying? If you're an officer of the law and you got 5 other people on the scene with guns and tasers, then who's the most safest on that scene? You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that officer safety is the priority when you got people that's up there fearing for their life just based on your presence alone. What's up, Mazanga? Yeah, it's beautiful out here in Texas. You got the
Mazanga, my man.
got the flags flying strong. You know, got the soldiers out here doing their thing.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell your audience prior to me getting this code of conduct sent to my email. I sent an email to Tracy Briggs, who's the records personnel that's in Killeen Records, and she denied me.
No, Tracy Briggs is the attorney.
Okay, well, she denied me my records request for code of conduct
City
and professional
attorney.
standards handbook. It's funny because I just walked in with no question today, literally walked up here to the information desk, and they sent it to my email.
Wow.
So city attorney doesn't want to do the right thing, but at least we have a corporal up here that can give me the information I need. My
Damn,
complaint is finished.
that's
I'm gonna
what's
go.
up.
I'm gonna go submit it. I'm gonna
So
need
what
the,
you wrote?
This is what I wrote. Right here. Let's see. Okay, so when they're asking for a witness, this is kind of how I filled it out, guys. When they ask for the employee's complaint against, that's obviously employee badge 323 Officer Heeters, date, time, location. Because it was on camera, I went ahead and told them, hey, the camera footage is online and a link can be provided if needed. The witness is the incident was recorded, obviously, so the camera never's live because he could be the witnesses. The nature of the complaint and the memo for the detail. It was a violation of civil rights and conspiring to deprive a citizen of their right to exercise their First Amendment to record. That is not only a violation of 18 U.S.C. 242 and Texas Penal Code 37.09A1 and A2, official oppression. The complaint is not anonymously. I've provided my recommended information up here. Instead of the phone number, I provided an email, which the Internal Affairs Lieutenant already has.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
And then, of course, if you want to file anonymously, you have that availability to do so.
Yeah.
Intoxicate, I put no. Further investigation needed. This is basically your own comments on what you would like to see. And I put on here specifically, badge 323 needs to be reviewed on his morals and ethics of a peace officer. Also needs training on the First Amendment and a citizen's rights. So
Well, he needs a little more than that.
he needs more than that. He needs more than that.
Because this is not the
But-
only incident with this guy, and
Right.
that's what I wanted to know. Can you?
But if we can get
Are
this
we? Those
in-
are all separate complaints from those different situations that I have.
I can have 100. He can have however many complaints. But this is what we need to do because this is what goes in his jacket. If this officer keeps acting this way, say he does this to another citizen, well, the lawyer's going to pull his jacket and be like, well, he's got multiple violations of violating civil rights and complaints. So that's going to not only help your civil rights attorney in the legal part of it,
Yeah.
because he's got proof of his violations from other citizens while he's been working at that department. So this is why this is important for you guys to do.
Yeah,
All right, it can't just be us. You guys have to do this for as well.
absolutely. It takes
Put it
it
in
takes
the
a
jacket.
community. You know, it's the whole community need to be involved in, and protecting our rights.
Let me make sure there's nothing here on the back.
Um,
Okay, so all this is on the back is just saying who it was received by, who the complaint form was witnessed by, and so forth. So,
okay,
all right, let me go in and I'm gonna turn this in. I'll be right back.
all right. Nature of complaint. Damien said ask for his dispensary records. I mean, his disciplinary. He probably got some dispensary, some medical marijuana going on too. Oh yeah, he said discipline. He corrected it. Yeah, he definitely could use an ego check, Rose. That's basically what it is. You know, his ego is getting the best of him, and I have to check myself too because I'm kind of entertaining this fucking ego, and from this point on, I won't be even responding to none of his unlawful directives or even anything that he says to me from this point out. I'm just gonna give him the silent treatment because I done gave him enough of my energy at this point, and like I said, this is the fourth time that I've interacted with this guy, and each time there has been sour. So, and all I'm doing is holding up the camera, majority of the times. There are times that I will interject and I will say things that, that they're doing wrong. I'm going to point it out. You're violating this man's rights, or you're violating this woman's rights right now, and this is, and I'm going to help them by informing them of their rights. And there's nothing wrong, there's nothing illegal about informing the citizen of their rights when I'm standing on a public space and holding up a camera. I'm not interjecting myself into your investigation by just speaking. Speech alone is not interference. You can twist it however you want to twist it, but the Constitution says otherwise.
That's fine. I need to put that as for officer.
All right, so nature of complaint.
Yes, stay away from that. But that's a complaint form. We got another complaint.
Officer Heeter.
I'm gonna. That's fine. I know he's usually outside on the phone. So, get arbitration. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to make sure that that goes into Heater's jacket. I'm gonna wait about a month and then I'm gonna pull Heater's T-pole jacket. Yeah, and see if it was submitted. So, he's gonna finish up, but I appreciate it, bud. Yes, sir. All right, I'll finish mine up. And I'm gonna take this for any Killeen viewers, because I know you got a lot of Killeen viewers, no question. Your Big B Nation out there, you guys, for no question. I'm gonna heap a copy of this, and I'm gonna scan it, and then I'm gonna send a link to No Question, so he can put it in his description. So if any Killeen residents if don't want to come up here, I'll provide a link with this as a so you could just go up there and print it off at your own home computer and file it out and just bring it in and turn it in anonymously if you so choose to. So we're gonna find a way to do that for the citizens of Killeen as well.
Okay, good. Appreciate that. I'm sure Big B Nation is grateful.
Yeah, you got good subscribers, bud, and you got a lot of good people, looks like, backing you. So the community backs us, and that's why we're able to go out and do the things we're able to do.
Yes, sir. All right, so witnesses, camera, objective evidence. Officer Heeter conspired to violate First Amendment rights by soliciting a trespass to a gas station clerk on top of other attempts to violate see video. Fort Hood Street, Killeen, 7-Eleven. And time approx on February 10th. All right, so I'm gonna go. So you got a copy of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a copy of this. I want to make sure you're done though.
Okay. Yeah, so this is just the start of it. You know, we definitely gotta be following up to see what the outcome of this complaint is, and then I'm also gonna be submitting another complaint for the other incidents that I've had with this guy. Rose said, solicits trespass.
Hey, can I get a copy of that, bud? Can y'all stamp it and copy it for me? That's fine.
Blatantly. Solicits trespass blatantly because he knows his gang got his back. Blue line gangsters, thugs.
I mean, if you wear it, that's a symbol for organized criminal activity.
Oh, they're talking about the blue line flag?
Yeah, it's a symbol that that symbolizes a group inside of an organized group that's violating people, obviously. So isn't that organized criminal activity?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they have identifying signal that represents them as a unit, as a gang, right? So, I mean, that's not part of their uniform. That's not That's not SOP or AR-670. Well, in the Army it's AR-670-1, but I don't know what the code is for uniform code of justice. But
yeah, they violating the U.S. flag code as well when they wear that stuff. Harker Heights got a big ass blue line flag like right there in the little lobby.
And I've talked to Lawrence Stewart about that too. And, you know, I don't.
That shit is not cool. You know, every time I see that fucking flag, I'm gonna ask them about it. What's going on with that flag?
Yeah,
You
so
know,
that's
tell me
what
about it.
changes for us.
You know, and I'm what I'm basically doing is,
with
you know,
domestic
trying
violence,
to
like with
get
the
them to
police,
stand on their
like
shit.
with
If you a blue line thug, just say that shit.
for
Perfect.
Say it with your chest.
neighbors
All
or
right.
strangers.
Could I get one as well?
Yeah, that's one to submit and then one as well.
Yes, please.
Hey,
Thank you.
let me get a card too, bud.
Yeah,
From
I'll
you.
have to find one. I don't have any on me. I gotta go to that later, so I didn't come
Oh
up here.
shit.
Who is that guy?
I was
thought you
wondering why you was dressed different.
I was wondering who that was. I ain't
So
think
that
was the
officer
same guy.
right there, is one of the officers in Killeen that anytime I show up at any of his stops, anytime I've ever been on any of his crashes, I don't even have to ask for anything. He literally comes out, gives me the incident report number, and says, "Here you go."
Oh, nice.
That guy right there. I've
See, that's
never
how it's
had-
supposed to be
I've never had
done, you
any
know,
issues with
especially
this
when you
guy.
see the auditors on the or the activists on the scene, you know. That should be standard, you know what I'm saying?
There was an accident that happened on 14 right there in front of Fort Hood. A car had went on a ramp. I actually got it on my video. Guy went on a ramp. He flipped his vehicle and ended up in the middle of the highway. He took his time out of the day to walk across the highway and give me the number and even give me a brief report of what happened for the accident.
Dang, okay.
This guy hasn't ever given me no issues. He's always been cordial with me, and I don't even have to ask for nothing. He always just grabs me and brings me the
Oh,
incident
shit.
number. So
Okay.
I can't speak for his
Yeah,
counterparts,
yeah.
though. So obviously there's an issue with some of the so
I forgot to put my email on it, but they know who I am. They know how to get in touch with me, so
yeah,
I'm
they
not
can.
worried about it.
So
You didn't check a box on here for the type of complaint.
Oh,
You
is it?
check the box on both.
it would be external, right?
Coming from
Yeah.
external,
Yeah.
and then also, does he want it to go to shifted evasion or internal affairs?
So type you want it to go to IA, it'll go to the lieutenant.
Okay.
Because the shift of division will be the shift leader or the immediate supervisor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said internal?
Yeah, and then no, external, but internal investigation. There you go.
Okay.
Do both.
Let me put my email on there too.
Do both. That's your copy, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
External.
there you go.
Internal. And I'll put my email. Let me see. What's my email?
I just put Texas, and then just put your email for a phone number.
Okay. Email is.
And this is okay to use this information, right? I mean, that's my.
If that's what you want to go by, that's
Yeah.
totally fine. As long as there's a way to contact you.
Yeah, no, perfect. There's definitely ways to
It
contact
may,
me.
if it goes further kind of thing, it may ask for more information from you.
That's
if
fine.
you want to give it.
That's fine.
I'm sure they know who you are.
Yeah.
Knows who you are.
Yeah.
No.
All right. There you go.
All right. Thanks for your professionalism. Oh, here. What's your name? You can have a name tag.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a rush uniform thing.
Oh.
It's gonna be lunch 345.
Lund.
Lunch. Hang on, I was gonna give you a card or
Yeah,
something.
let me
Okay.
get a card from you.
Got any blank one?
Or you can write it down. It don't matter.
I may have to just write it down.
That's fine. You could just write it down. So are you still back out on the patrol division, or?
I am.
Okay, so I'll probably see you out there again, man.
Yeah, still work the same
345
area, so
dash
downtown
number.
Usually.
North area. I got you.
Did you create a event for them at all or anything like that?
Sweet.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for
Thanks,
your
man.
professionalism,
Hey, thanks,
fellas.
Williams. Hey, y'all have a good one, guys. Thanks. All right, you got your copy?
Yeah.
Cool, man. This is, you want to keep this?
Yeah, definitely.
Extra copies.
Keep those.
All right, I'm gonna get this on PDF, that way I can get you a link to it, that way you can.
Okay.
Or I'll email you a link, and you can just drag it into your script.
Yeah, that works. That works. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here.
That feels nice, man.
Teresa says when the Constitution was made, there were no police or judges. You auditors, hold on. You auditors, all of you need to get petitions together to get rid of police and judges.
That's Teresa Burks.
Yeah.
Don't drink bleach.
It's against the Constitution to have them. Why you say that?
She always puts negative comments on my stuff. She sends all the trolls after me.
I don't care. You know, in order for you to troll me, your opinion, I have to value your opinion.
You heard it from the horse's mouth, Teresa.
I get trolls and I get death threats every day. It doesn't bother me. Just watch my last live video. If you really want it that bad, come get some.
No good cops. Mazanga said no good cops. At best, professional.
Good old Mazanga.
Rose said they are extremely rare because the so-called good ones lose that objective when they stand by and don't stop their co-workers from doing harm or worse to us.
No.
Hell yeah.
You want to go grab some lunch, bud?
Yeah, let's do it.
Popeye sound.
Okay, yeah, that works. That works.
I have to come to Killeen to get the Popeyes because the one in Belton sucks.
All right, Big B Nation, we gonna go grab something to eat, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It was just a little quick one where we just wanted to kind of, you know, just get up here and get that ball rolling with those complaints. Oh shit. But appreciate y'all for tuning in. Go ahead and bow tie that like button on the way out the door. This is No Question About It with the 5 Mile Veteran. And we out. Ah!